welcome to another Bunny and Teddy video diary, and this one is part 3 of our Greek series. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the bell to be notified for the rest of the series and beyond. If you've missed the first 2 videos of this series, please go back and look at those before this one, as this video is all about the hotel review and room tour. We stayed at the 4-star Flegra Palace in Pefkohori, which is in the Kassandra region of Halkidiki, and we stopped there from the 9th of October to the 15th of October 2023. Having flew from Gatwick and then at Thessaloniki caught a transfer to the hotel, we got there quite early in the morning of the 9th of October, as we actually caught the flight on my birthday on the 8th. When we got there, the receptionist was still bright and breezy and very friendly, and we get told that we have a room upgrade. We were then taken to the room, and immediately we looked at it and thought, this is a family room. So let's join me in the room to give you a full tour. Right then, room tour, but first the balcony tour. Because we have a balcony. Because we had a room upgrade, we upgraded to what I think is a family room, but this includes this balcony. So let me turn around. You have a table, well there's usually 4 chairs, but there's one in the bedroom at the moment. Then we've got this superb balcony overlooking the pool area, and we have, you might not see it on this camera, but we do have a sea view as well as the pool. There's the bunny.
Look!
She's in the room at the minute. I'm going to send her outside.
Sending you love.
So this is why I think it's a family room. You've got 2 of these sort of sofa beds. There's a chair from outside there in there. That's the big bed there. And as you can see, we've got all our stuff here on this other sofa bed. So I think it would sleep 4 people effectively. I'm not sure what this chair's all about, but it's a nice little thing there. You've got this which shows you, which I thought was going to show you the menu, but it doesn't. It actually shows you about cleaning the room and all this sort of thing. So that's that there. Tea coffee station with a lamp on this nice dresser. That houses the fridge, and we have water. Well, we actually have chocolate in there as well at the minute. So you've got that there. Nice big mirror. And I mean a big mirror. If we come back here, you can see the extent of that. You've got a Greek TV, which we can only assume will show you Greek TV. As I say, big double bed. Normal double room, standard room, would have 2 beds put together normally, but this one is a double, as I say, a family room, because you've got the parents sleeping here and the kids sleeping on the sofa beds. Coffee table in the middle, obviously, which we went for last night, which was our first night here. Very comfortable bed, pillows very plush as well. Only needed 1 of them really. The reason why it looks really nice at the moment, we've had the cleaner in to sort it all out. It looks pristine again for you to see it on this tour. So we've got the luggage rack there, or bench if you like, a luggage bench. Big wardrobe situation here. Good hanging space. Extra linen if you need it. It was quite cool last night, although it was 26 in the day, it went down quite a lot. And in this one we have a safe. So in this one you've got the safe and other shelves. So it's quite a good size wardrobe situation going on there. And then the bathroom is sort of a wet room in effect, because you've got a drain there by the toilet, but pull out mirror for shaving and all that. A phone in the bathroom. That's for the feet when you come out of the shower. Nice big sink, nice big mirror again. 3 toiletries all attached to the wall, so you've got the hand wash there. And then you've got the shower and conditioner there I imagine the blue one also doubles up as the shampoo. This window opens if you want it. I think it is screened off so nothing flies in. This is the only gripe. This shower head holder does not hold the shower head. It rather drop down on body, so you're going to have to hold the shower while you shower. But it is very nice pressure and easily to manage with the temperature. Other little features, you've got a poof to sit at the dresser obviously there, and then power outlets. We bought a new power plug there, travel plug that is, with the USB ports to charge items, and you've got those two sockets with a light switch there, and you've got further two on this side to do the same light switches. You've got the bedside lights there. We're lit up the middle bit here. In fact, this middle thing is this middle light that's underneath the panel there is ample to light the whole room. This middle thing here, two of the lamps, well, the bigger lamps on it still shone and flashed a bit when you switched it off at night, so we probably won't use that again because it was a bit scary. As I say, you've got this lamp here, and there is another light here. The aircon is operated by the remote, the white one here. You can also scan for the menu to the restaurant. I suppose that's just a fuse box. And there's your other light switches there with a key card for the overall power. So that's your room, guys, here at the Flegra Palace, Halkidiki, here at Pefkohori. Well, moving on to the full hotel review now. Starting outside, the drop-off pick-up point is very well thought of, having lots of space to drive in and out of, and in the middle of it is a water feature with the sign for the hotel, and opposite the hotel is a bus stop. For parking, I would say there'd be about 15 to 20 spaces alongside the wall either side of the entrance, and it was always a bit full at the time, so it would be a case of getting there first come first serve sort of thing to get a space if you've hired a car. Now, there are steps up to reception, or you can go in via a ramp on the side, on the left hand side there, and we'll take a look at that ramp later on. Reception itself is a very big area, lots of seating arrangements, very calm and friendly. There is a bar in it, but we didn't notice it being open at any time when we were there. Reception desk, to the left of it there are toilets, and on the right of it there are stairs, and they lead up to the suites of the hotel. Don't know whether there was a lift there or not, but I would imagine there would be because they are suites. Now, walking through reception and out into the pool area, there is a path that leads you up the left hand side of the pool, and you'll see an elevated water feature that you can't enter. This path leads up to a play area for the kids, and it's got like a shed type thing, quite a big thing that houses all the equipment you'd like to play in the pool with. It's got table tennis, bits like that. And walking back down that side of the pool, back to the pool area itself, there's seating outside of the pool area with umbrellas, chairs and tables, and then you've got all the sun loungers around the perimeter of the pool. And if you're sitting from the reception side of the pool, you'll see the bar and restaurants opposite. There are 3 blocks of rooms. We were in the first one nearer to the restaurant bar area, and there is no lift to any of the blocks. It's steps, and it's got an outside corridor that leads you along to your room, and the path that leads you past the breakfast restaurant up the side of the, well, right hand side of the last block. That path leads you up to the spa area. We did have a look when we got there, but we didn't use it, but it all looked very swish. It's got its own pool, seating area inside, and of course all the treatments you would expect of a spa. Now onto your food options. We stayed on a bed and breakfast basis, so let's join us both again as we embark upon taking in their breakfast options. Morning guys, it's day 2 and we're very late for breakfast. Let's see what's left. I think we've said this before. Yes, we had this in Rhodes.
Yeah, these days, like back home, like a patty with custard in it.
Yeah.
But then they put a lot of cinnamon on the crust. But it's cold. We eat it a bit hot, warmish back home. It's alright.
So this is what I've gone for, guys. It's a nice with a pineapple compote. That's just ordinary yoghurt. Then we've got this bugasta that I had in Rhodes. Some hazelnuts, and then this is a chocolate taxini or tahini. Well, it says taxini on the label. Which is a bit like a rogue or something. A bit like a Nutella.
But with, instead of crushed nuts, it's not crushed, but it's tiny paste. And then they melt the chocolate, put it in. I'm going to try and do that at home.
Oh, bunny, I was boiled eggs.
Right, breakfast, second day. I went for the Greek yogurt with honey and oranges, then some tomatoes, a couple of olives, brown bread, cucumber, a couple of slices of cheese, ham, then a sausage roll, Greek style. We'll see what it tastes like. And I do like that. This is the sesame paste. It's called alwa. It's really nice. We loved it. You tasted it yesterday, didn't you? So yes, and then orange juice. There we are. Cheers.
So going back to the restaurant, we did partake in a couple of meals there during our week because it is quite a walk into the village of Pefkohori itself. Although it does have quite a few areas to eat at, we decided not to be doing it for an evening meal. And besides, the restaurant name is very similar to my surname, so we felt it only right for us to be actually eating there. The food at Ambrosia is quite okay, quite nicely tasty and traditional, and it's in a nice setting. You can actually, even from the restaurant kitchen all the way down to the front, you can actually sit overlooking the pool, which is nicely lit at night, and you can always hear a nice soundtrack of popular music being played throughout the day, let alone the evening. Now, that's the hotel in its entirety. Let's go back though to one or two little bits about the hotel and that ramp, so it can lead you straight directly into the pool area, bypassing the reception. So is that a security risk? Now, while we were there, we didn't hear anything about from any other guests about it. We didn't really think about it at all at the time either. But when we got back, I like to write a TripAdvisor review on our stay there, and I got to thinking, maybe it is a security risk. So as I say, if you look at that ramp, you can quite literally just walk in through past reception, bypassing reception, straight into the pool area, which means anyone could do this. Now, you could tell who was staff and who wasn't by the way they were dressed. They got the name badge and everything, but what about guests? And then there's another issue towards that side of things. I might be telling you how to suck eggs when I say this, but this was our first ever trip to mainland Greece, and we were both rather taken aback by the stray pet situation. And of course, because of this side entrance being accessible to anyone, so this could mean that anything could wander through into the grounds of the hotel and into any area of the hotel. Now, I can hear a lot of you saying, well, it wouldn't be a problem for me, what's he talking about? And indeed, it's well documented that Greece has a big stray animal problem, and in particular stray pets. Now, there are over 3 million stray pets in Greece, with the highest concentration of being around the major cities. And around these areas there are many animal shelters, rescue centres, and it's the usual story of people getting a pet and then finding themselves not being able to look after them, and because of the lack of shelters where they live, the pets are just taken away, let out the car, anywhere, and just left there. But the more rural you get, the less shelters there are. And in the Kassandra area of Greece where we were, there's nothing. Now, I was very pleased to have a top floor room instead of a ground floor room, because it got me thinking, you know, would they wander into people's rooms on the ground floor? Because if, like our room, we got doors, you know, French door type things onto our balcony, on the ground floor you've got the same setup, and outside their rooms they've got sun loungers. Now, going back to if you were visiting mainland Greece as a whole, going back to that, there is a website for tourists all to do with the animal rescue centres, and they give you advice on how to deal with confronting stray animals out in the wild. And I think the same advice should apply to hotels, because you certainly don't know where they've come from, and as you walk around the area, it was rather upsetting to see, as these animals were, in the vast majority, pets at one time, and that's all they want to be again. And they've been forced to live wildly because of human circumstances that's got nothing to do with them. Anyway, it's purely how I thought about it all at the time, and I think that anyone who is wanting to visit mainland Greece for the first time like we did, I think they should be at least aware of the situation. Overall, we liked the hotel, it was a good one, but it will make me more choosy on where we stay in Greece should we go again. I should also state the hotel experience outweighed everything else that went with it. Greece is an amazingly beautiful place to visit, and I do feel that we only scratched the surface of the country. So that's our hotel review and room tour. It'll be interesting to see what experiences you people out there have had staying in Greece, whether it be mainland or one of the islands. In the meantime, stay tuned for the rest of the Greek series. The next video will be where we actually leave the hotel for the first time, go down to the seafront and take a walk towards Pefkohori itself along that seafront. So until then, Bye for now.